I have waited for this moment with more tenderness than words can express. My darling, you have endured and said storms, smiled through inexplicable anguish, and maintained your faith when everything around you seemed to be whispering that it was over. You're still listening, seeking, and hoping, though. And now I can assure you that your efforts have not been in vain. I came with a purpose not just to console you, but to awaken something precious within you, because I have witnessed the struggle that lies underneath your composed exterior. This is an invitation, not just a word. Right now, heaven has gotten closer to you. Even now, angels are all around you, bringing light into the dark areas of your life. You've said, "What will happen to me next, Lord? When everything seems uncertain, how do I proceed?" I am responding to you. You were receiving clear direction rather than a sense of aimlessness. Your preparedness was being shaped by each delay, detour, and even the silence you detested. You see, I always have the right timing. Your intentions may be thwarted, but your purpose is never wasted. I never arrived late because I was getting you ready to face what lay ahead without giving way beneath its weight. You are about to enter a period of time that will try your resolve, not to break it, but to make it stronger. Your past self will no longer be defined by the difficulties that lie ahead, including times of worrying, anxiety, bewilderment, or disappointment. Rather, they will show you for who you have become in me. A year ago, you were a different person. You have developed in ways that are not visible to your mirror. You've persevered in silence, and that perseverance has grown into a miracle. You are about to enter a divine acceleration. So pay close attention. I need your attention now more than ever. But things that used to take years will start to move rapidly. You will see open doors, but I will teach you which ones lead to pressure and which lead to calm. Many will call this season success, but you will know it is surrender. Angels will whisper wisdom into your soul. Be mindful of the quiet times. The noise does not include my voice. Under your distractions, it flows like a steady current. Don't give in to fear when it arises, as it will disguise this caution. Doubt or logic. Fear is not a sign of intelligence. Fear is the reverberation of a life that has already passed. When anxiety rises, call my name and it will disperse like smoke, because I have given you a spirit of strength, love, and good reasoning instead of one of fear. Your peace has been allocated to angels. When you give your ideas over to me, they guard them. Tears have trained you and you were unaware of it. Every season that stripped you taught you to rely on me rather than other people's approval. None of the lost opportunities or fading friendships were coincidental. I wasn't punishing, I was pruning. You were being conditioned to see sincerity. Your future needed individuals who love you without any agenda. Therefore, I cut out those who couldn't celebrate your progress. The same spirit of purpose will be there in the ones I am sending now. They will finish tasks alongside you rather than compete with you. Additionally, you will encounter novel forms of conflict. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Internal rather than always apparent is the urge to compare your journey, to assess your value by outcomes, and to pursue importance rather than presence. But listen, my love. Surrender is evidence of my favor, not success. The miracle is not only what occurs for you, but also what occurs within you as you wait, trust, and continue to show up. Even when nothing seems definite, you frequently beg, Lord, change my situation, but I'm replying, let me first change your sight. This is because when your vision matches heaven's reality, you won't be afraid of what changes. Instead, you'll understand its significance. Answers concealed in what appear to be endings, blessings concealed in transitions. What you believe to be coming apart has been rearranged by my angels. Do you recall any evenings when loneliness made you feel as though your heart might burst? The invisible world wasn't quiet back then. This one will not give up, angels said over you as they stood around your bed, imparting truth to your tired spirit. The light is in charge of this one. Before my throne, they carried your tears like priceless oil. There was not a drop wasted. The spirit had gained velocity with each cries, and now that momentum is transforming into motion. You've been experiencing a change that you can't quite put into words, such as restlessness stirring, or a feeling that something is going to happen. I am that I am, urging you to go from a state of survival to one of importance. You learned fortitude in the wilderness. I will teach you joy today. Opportunities will soon present themselves in the form of invitations, new contacts, novel concepts, and even unanticipated favors. Refrain from telling yourself that you're not ready out of fear. Yes, you are. You don't realize how long you've been prepared. I didn't bring you this far to watch other people fulfill the promises I made to you. You'll get up, you'll construct. You'll talk, you won't be afraid to fall in love again. To put it bluntly, though, the same light that elevates you will also bring you to light. For this reason I had to fortify your foundation before broadening your horizons. Remember, come when you achieve achievement. When the applause starts, remember to be intimate. You'll need more time alone with me. As you get higher, I shall talk more softly as the world becomes louder. If this fact is making you feel something tight, I choose trust over fear. Show off your religion. Angels serve as witnesses to your obedience. In addition to being messengers, every time you swiftly follow my directions, without question, the spiritual environment around you changes. The grasp of resistance is lost. The confusion starts to fade. Heavenly history is written by your obedience. Even now, records are being written about perseverance. Rather than perfection, I am aware that you continue to struggle with doubts about the future love and your role in life. However, I'm not waiting for you to know all the answers. One step at a time, I'm requesting your trust. Don't let the what-ifs of tomorrow take away from the wonder of now. I'm already planning your divine appointments and setting up the intersections that will bring you to all my promises. For tomorrow I went before you, child. Angels are already in places you haven't been, readying hearts to welcome you and removing barriers on your path. This is divine orchestration, not wishful thinking. Your life is not being improvised by me. I'm carefully writing it down. On some days, stress will want to cling to you, like a tightening belt around your chest. Stop when that occurs, take a breath. Say my name in a whisper, say, Jesus, I give you this. Angels began to move at that same moment. They react more quickly to giving up than to trying. It is not necessary for you to carry everything. You are carried by me, you're not in the rear. We don't forget you, it's not too late. The timing of each delay was heavenly. I view time as working for you, while you see it is evaporating. Even everything you believe you have lost, I will restore. Some dreams appear to be buried, but heaven declares them to be planted, and it's almost time to rise. I can see that someone seriously hurt you. You began to wonder if love is secure. After being betrayed, however, I am sending healing through your pain, as well as for it. Not weaker, but wiser. You will fall in love again. You'll be able to tell the real from the fake. Where you once felt panic, you will now sense calm. Additionally, the individual who caused you pain will no longer have emotional control over you. My liberation will complete the task that forgiveness started. Learning to walk in authority will be the focus of this next phase of your path, not continuous combat. Sometimes you will just stand. Other times you will struggle. Additionally, angels will defend you. You will see answers emerge where you merely prayed. Doors open without your knocking, and triumph you did not have to earn. You were never intended to live on your own. My darling, you were destined to live a graceful life. My power is most fully in your weakness, so do not hate it. I'm not expecting you to be flawless. I anticipate seeing you, instead of falling into humiliation, When you stumble, fall into me. Admit your mistakes as soon as possible. Then get back up. Heaven will always have faith in you. You frequently question whether you've let me down. You haven't. I am keeping the covenant. Not to score my love for you cannot be lost, because it was not earned. I will complete what I started in you. The pace will quicken soon. You must travel lightly, but I shall open what appear to be locked channels. Let go of the resentment, the guilt, and the anxiety over other people's opinions. You will travel farther if your heart is lighter. Angels move most quickly around people who refuse to put extra weight on themselves. Additionally, keep in mind that you are never truly alone. When you feel lonely, more people support you than oppose you. In everyday situations, such as at work, in your vehicle, or in the stillness of the night, my angels are by your side. They are evidence of my vow. There are people all around you. Remind yourself that your finest days are still ahead of you. Now they are coming to life. It's not too late, you're on time. It was just the end of pretending, not the end as you believed. This is where the actual starting begins. If your heart attests to it, type "I receive this divine timing." I'm pulling you into a peaceful rhythm. My darling, you will no longer be controlled by stress. You will no longer be guided by fear. In my presence, you will discover how to talk with confidence, breathe by faith, and walk by grace. You won't panic as you used to. When difficulties come up, you'll recall who's walking next to you. You are my pick because of your purpose rather than your performance. I have chosen you to bring hope into hopeless circumstances, compassion into icy hearts, and light into dark places. The world needs your genuineness rooted in me, not your flawlessness, so take a proud stance. Raise your head, you are purpose dressed in flesh. You are not a mistake seeking purpose. You have too much invested in you by heaven to give up. Now, you possess the same power that brought me back to life. Every failure will yield to that force. Every assault will result in progress. There will be space for healing after every heartbreak, and grin and tell the enemy that grace changed your story. When he whispers that you failed too much, tell him that your wins are still being written by angels. You are identified by the person who healed you, not by what broke you. The change has already started. The direction of the wind has shifted. We will now share what was concealed. Things that used to feel chaotic will start to feel more in line with your calling. Your relationships, your health, and your finances remain anchored. Be kind, continue to be teachable, because this is just the beginning of what I have in store for you. Nevertheless, during those quiet hours, I am closer than ever. I sit next to your fatigue. I collect your tears. I hear the secret language of your sighs and respond with an inner power that is invisible to the naked eye. Not even for a second have you been forgotten. Unbeknownst to you, I am setting things up so that timing circumstances, and hearts all work in your favor, be aware that a lot is being developed underneath the surface. Even when it seems like nothing is moving, you will soon see what I have already done in eternity come to pass. I don't start what I can't finish. I am the God who keeps His word. While we wait, my delay is divine preparation, not denial. I have collected and preserved in my memory every unanswered prayer you have uttered in tears, waiting for the right time to come to pass in the form of breakthroughs, answers, and unanticipated benefits. Hold on to your position then. When emotion falters, stay rooted in your faith. Even if you feel like there is stillness all around you, speak my truth. You are sowing the seed for a harvest of peace. Each time you choose trust over fear, you change the atmosphere around you from one of heaviness to one of holiness. Each time you answer with thankfulness rather than complaining. Don't undervalue these minor gestures of compliance, because they can lead to unnoticed favors. I'm training you to walk in time with the beat of heaven and to react with trust rather than fear. Despite the world's cries of instability, I remain your constant base. Even if the economy falters, my provision is safe. Men's systems may fail, but my dominion never dies. What limits others does not limit me. I can send what you need at impossible timing, through unusual persons and from unexpected directions. You are intended to live in confident expectation, rather than continual worrying. Before me you are an heir, not a beggar. You are standing inside my circle of favor, not begging from the outside. Lean into my strength when yours wanes. When your bravery fails, take a loan from my limitless supply. I have already entered that day, so you don't need to bear the weight of tomorrow. The road you have yet to follow has been made provisional by my presence. When it's time to move, when to rest, and when to just sit quietly, my spirit will remind you. I will grant you the grace appropriate for that hour. In each season, you will now testify to what once overpowered you. What broke you in the past will become the source of compassion. The tranquility I offer is not brittle. It is difficult to shake. It stems from the knowledge that nothing I plant can be uprooted by a storm. Do not panic when the winds increase. Raise your gaze toward me and mutter my name. My throne is powerful enough to hear. Even a trembling whisper, I gauge the direction of your heart, not the amount of your faith. If you keep it pointed in my direction, you'll see that things that appeared insurmountable start to move. I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be. There is no expiration date on my commitments. With each new day, my mercy is renewed. You'll soon realize how my hand helps you navigate through your difficulties. You'll comprehend why some doors were shut, why some delays were required, and why some prayers didn't seem to be answered. I wasn't ignoring you, rather, I was shielding you from situations that would have ruined your future. I was obtaining something more than what you requested. Every no that broke your heart was paving the way for a yes that would fully mend it. So raise your eyes once more. In the land of the living, anticipate the goodness of the Lord. Don't expect destruction, expect rehabilitation. Expect time to be redeemed, joy to be reborn, strength to be restored, and heavenly restitution for what was lost. You won't just make it through. You'll thrive. You won't just go back to where you were. You'll climb above it. I am a God of complete restoration, not a partial healing your confession should be. I will be upheld. I'll get assistance. Speak them till your soul believes them, and I shall be strengthened. Say them until there is peace again. Speak them until the dread subsides, because heaven echoes my truth as you speak it, and the earth itself starts to line up with it. Agreement is how my power operates. The mood changes in your favor when your words align with mine. Now proceed with a calm heart. My promised blessing is on its way. It will find you, envelop you, and become your home. Angels are already dispatched, on assignment to guard what belongs to you. Favors are being stirred, provisions are being made, and doors are being fashioned with your name on them. The proof will soon be visible to you. Let your spirit rest in the knowledge that your Father has already paved the road, even before it arrives in faith. Type this: I will not be afraid, for God Himself will support me. I will be supported by His hand. I will be strong and I will receive assistance. And let your heart be filled with a rather than pride. When the time comes and you start to see the proof of everything I have spoken, make each blessing a place to offer thanks. Keep in mind that my grace, not your efforts, got you through. You were brought here by divine orchestration, not by accident. Express gratitude honestly. Tell others about what I have done for you, since your story will provide hope to someone who is still waiting in your house over your kids. During your quiet times, say my name. Let your home's language be one of peace. Avoid looking behind you or hurrying ahead. Remain with me in this sacred now, when my spirit is at work, because I am creating something new, both inside and outside of you. You will witness strength returning to areas that felt empty, joy emerging where sorrow once existed, and restoration blossoming where loss previously existed. Really, God was with me even there. You will reflect, so dear, rely on my commitment. You are not abandoned, forgotten, or deserted. They see you, they choose you, and they adore you very much. You are surrounded by a wall of calm and fire from my presence, because my intentions for you are safe. Any action you take under my direction will result in goodness. Have faith that the beauty and significance of your tale will continue to unfold. Now raise your gaze. Take a deep breath and confidently move forward. The daybreak of satisfaction is replacing the season of hardship. I will support you and I am with you. Always type in faith God's unfailing hand upholds me. I won't be afraid, I am never alone. I am love, I am supported, and I am strong. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.